Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Wendell Edwards, and we begin with the latest on the coronavirus in Connecticut. More cities and towns are lifting mask mandates. Hartford is the most recent to no longer require masks be worn indoors. Channel 3 Eyewitness reporter Aya Galil has all the details.
If you work in Hartford or simply visiting the capital city, you no longer need to mask up indoors. On Monday, Mayor Bronin announced the mask mandate was terminated immediately. Many residents were excited to learn about the mandate getting lifted.
It's nice. It kind of feels like normal again. So it's a little refreshing to not think about, oh, I forgot my mask. So it's been good.
During most of the summer, the capital city did not have an indoor mask mandate, but Hartford leaders reinstated one in August after the city saw a surge in cases because of the Delta variant. Brendan Sullivan, manager of Max Downtown, is optimistic about what the removal of the mask mandate means for his restaurant.
We are really excited about it. We're hoping that it's going to be good for business.
Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, new this morning, the red light cameras may be coming to Hartford. We understand that Hartford is moving forward with plans. Last night, City Council set a resolution to a subcommittee that would allow the creation of red light cameras pending approval from the state legislature. City leaders say it will help stop potentially deadly crashes, while civil rights groups say it's an invasion of privacy.
This is a tool that will help us. This resolution will help us gather data for the next 6 months.
We believe that going down that road would be a huge racial justice issue, a due process issue, and that ultimately it's not the answer that folks are looking for.
State law does not allow cities and towns to issue tickets via red light cameras as of right now. Also in Hartford, investigators are trying to figure out what caused an underground electrical fire. It forced 38 people to be evacuated from their Washington Street building last night, and right now fire crews are monitoring those manhole covers. Fire officials confirmed that heavy smoke came from several covers last night, extended to the basement of that building. It accommodates a Department of Corrections housing program, and all the residents had to be relocated for the night. So this happened just before midnight. The scene was cleared by 3, but the building remains closed this morning. Lawmakers once again are proposing harsher punishments for juvenile crime. 2 Republican state legislators held a forum on the topic last night in Cheshire. They suggested GPS monitoring, faster arraignments, and a review of diversionary programs. The governor has acknowledged there is a problem with juvenile crime in Connecticut, and he's pushing to fill more judge vacancies and detain juvenile offenders for longer periods of time. But at last night's meeting, people who agree with Republicans continue to push for a special session.
We are demanding a special session now because when the regular session comes around, this is just going to be one of 100 items that is going to be up for debate. We do not want this to get lost in the shuffle.
In their push for a special session, Republicans have scheduled more forums coming up in North Haven, Bristol, and Suffield. Police arrested a 5th person in connection with the homicide in Middletown. An unnamed 18-year-old faces several charges, including assault. Police say he was 17 at the time of that homicide back in May. Take a look at video of the scene at Highlands Crescent and Sterling Court. Police took the suspect to a juvenile detention center. He was released after posting bond. Tylon Hardy was killed in that shooting. Happening today, the man accused of hitting a Farmington police officer with a stolen car is due back in court. 32-year-old Pedro Acevedo Jr. is accused of running over and nearly killing Officer James O'Donnell with the stolen car back in September. Police say Acevedo is connected to ATM thefts, armed robberies, catalytic converter thefts, and more crimes. Officer O'Donnell is recovering from a crushed pelvis and spent 4 weeks in hospital rehabilitation. Quinnipiac University says 30 of its students have tested positive for COVID-19. The university is calling that a noticeable increase. The university says before last week there had only been 81 cases so far for the entire fall semester. Students are now being asked to watch for symptoms and if they feel sick, to stay home.
All right, good morning, everybody. 7:05 is now the time. Our Doppler scans stay dry. A little chilly here in the studio, a little chilly outside, but temperatures are going to warm up nicely today. We're expecting those numbers to climb into the mid to upper 60s. Typical daytime high is 54. Keep that in mind. Old Saybrook, absolutely gorgeous this morning with abundant sunshine. Yeah. Hartford, sorry, our camera's down there in Hartford. I apologize for that. New Haven, 36 degrees right now. The winds are calm, and you've got bright golden sunshine all across the state. Temperatures, well, they're a little wonky. 32 in Lakeville to 44 in West Haven. Everybody's kind of sandwiched in between that. 34 in Wolcott, 38 in East Hartford. So you certainly need a jacket out there this morning, but by later on this afternoon, you'll be able to shed that jacket. All right, we've got some temperatures in the mid to upper 30s and low 40s out there. We are up, like Chester's up 9 degrees from yesterday, so it's a little warm spot there, but everybody else is generally it's flat from yesterday, up a degree or two, down a degree or two, so basically flat, and the winds are calm. All right, the temperature trend today is up and away into the upper 60s with bright golden sunshine. It's going to really be a beautiful day of weather. We want you to get out there and enjoy it. Temperatures along the shoreline will top out in the mid 60s, maybe 66, 67 in parts of the shoreline. So here are your headlines. Mostly clear to start. A little bit of fog out there this morning in parts of the state, but not a big deal. Warm day ahead coming up. Temperatures again in the upper 60s. And then clouds are going to roll in tonight through early tomorrow morning, the result of a cold front that's going to be bearing down on us. Look under the word early warning weather. You'll see some cloud coverage. That's the result of a cold front that's going to be making its way in towards Connecticut. But it's basically moisture starved for us anyway. So as we run down Futurecast tomorrow's weather today, we see a beautiful skyline right through 8 o'clock tonight. We're completely clear. And then the clouds roll in for third shifters. You're going to be under the cloud coverage tonight. That actually helps our temperatures out. They're only going to be dropping into the mid to upper 40s tonight, so it's a mild night. And then tomorrow morning, maybe a brief shower, maybe a brief sprinkle, especially up in northern Connecticut. And then that quickly goes away, and we're back to the sunny skies on Wednesday. All right, let's take a look at Thursday. Partly to mostly cloudy on Thursday. Temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, like in the upper 50s, but still above average. And then here comes Friday. It looks like a super soaker. We're going to get some rain around here on Friday. So if you're out and about on Friday, if you have outdoor plans, you might want to rethink them because it is going to get wet, but it's gone by about 10 o'clock in the evening. And Saturday and Sunday are looking pretty good. Daytime highs today climb into the mid to upper 60s, mostly sunny, quite mild. Sun was up at 6:33, sets at 4:35. And then your 7-day forecast, 63 tomorrow, breezy, 59 on Thursday. Friday, rain. And then that leads us into a pretty good looking weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but it will be trending cooler. And then Monday, you're going to notice some snowflakes. That's for the highest elevations of Connecticut as a rainstorm rolls in, but it will be cold enough to support some snowflake action again in the highest elevations of the state. All right, just about 7:08. Wendell, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you very much. That is our time now. We thank you for watching, and be sure to check in on our website and through our app all day and enjoy the sun today.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.